Welcome to another episode of the Metalqueenspodcast. I'm Steve Richards. This is where powerful women, epic voices, and fearless creativity all collide. Today's guest is a vocalist who moves effortlessly between opera and musical theater, symphonic metal, and cinematic soundscapes. A composer, a session singer, also a vocal coach, and a great storyteller whose voice carries both strength and soul, too. She is based in Argentina and the creative force behind Lowlands. Welcome, Giuliana Lowlands, to the Metalqueenspodcast.
Hi, welcome. Thank you for having me tonight.
It's great to have you. And Giuliana's got some big news coming up, too, a little bit later on in this podcast, so stay tuned. A new project coming. But first off, you have trained in opera, musical theater, also popular
Yeah.
singing, too. When did you realize your voice could live comfortably in all of those worlds?
That's a good question, huh? Actually, I'm someone that has lots of. It's like I myself have a lot of characters. There are a lot of things that I like, and I realize I find myself comfortable, not only doing lyrical singing, operatic singing, but also musical theater because I
Yeah.
have the chance to play with a character, with changing who I am and playing a little bit to see who I want to be. So actually, I like so many things in life. I don't think if time will be enough for me to do everything I want to. But what happened to me is that when I was, let's say, 15 years old, I started listening to metal music, and it really called my attention because it's a gender that's played by people that's really educated on music. It's not something that's so easy to play. Also, you have that cinematic and like performing side. For example, let's say Camelot. You listen to Camelot, and you are listening to almost like a musical theater singer. It's like you travel to a place, you travel to a story, and I found that um, metal music in different genders, because I like power metal, um, I like melodic metal, new metal, uh, but what I see, symphonic metal, of course, that's like what I like the most. uh, but what I really could see is that it was very complete as an artist. It's not that you just have one side, one little tiny side of you to show, but you really have the chance to show a lot of things on this gender. So that's what caught my attention and what made me feel this is for me, you know?
Mm-hmm. When you were 15, do you remember
Yeah.
the first metal band or artist you were listening to? Who was it?
Yes, I do. I have three different genders in metal music that caught my attention. Of course, my first approach was MTV at that time. So Evanescence was my inspiration because they were emotional, very emotional lyrics, which I am very emotional. Amy is such a good composer and pianist, and she has such an amazing voice that it called my attention that, hey, this is different from Christina Aguilera or Britney Spears that I was listening to um, 2 months ago. It's like this is deeper, It's touching deeper topics, and that was the first approach I had. Then it was Epica
Mm.
that someone on high school shared to me. and it was like, wow, this is really symphonic. I'm in a movie. And also, of course, Simone Simons was just an inspiration for me as a front woman. Of course, she's super pretty. She has by that time she was really someone new in the scene as a female fronted metal band, because at that time there were not so many female fronted bands, so that called my attention, that I could say, hey, metal is not only for guys. You can be yourself as a lady and enjoy your makeup, your outfit, your style, and still being heavy and liking like more strong ways of communicating music. And then the third one, the third band that really touched me, it was Sonata Arctica from Finland, which is a power metal band. And that was really different from Epica and Evanescence, of course, but it really moved me as well, because they have this way of composing that they make you go from different sections, from speed sections to more calm atmospheres. They have this way of making you feel you are in a tale. You're in a tale, and they are telling you a story, and that was like, wow. And also the songs by then were like 7 minutes long.
Yeah.
And I was, well, this is really new for me, but I don't want to skip this song. I don't care if it is 7 minutes long. It's worth every second. So those were the three bands that really called my attention and made me feel like this is my place. This is what I want to.
Now, Giuliana, you've portrayed, you mentioned this a little bit, iconic characters like Wednesday Addams, Belle, and roles in Wicked and The Greatest Showman. How did musical theater shape your stage presence and also your emotional delivery as a metal vocalist?
Okay, for me, it was before and after musical theater, because I started my studies in singing. First of all, popular singing, then lyrical singing in a conservatory, music school. But some time passed, and I started admiring how people on the musical theater scene reached the notes technically, as a nerd, as a vocal nerd. I was like, oh, that's interesting, that note, she hit it that way. It's how does she do that? So I started making some research on the technical aspects of what musical theater required, and found that it's really a hard training they have. It's not only singing, which is a very they do it in a very specific way, very projected, very you have to transmit the feelings very well, because you are acting. But also you have to be able to move in the platform. You have to be able to dance sometimes, and you have to be able to use your body to communicate. So when I started my path on musical theater, it really changed my approach on this platform, on the scene, because it never was the same for me to sing a song, because now it was that I was not only singing. I was really interpreting it. I was really transmitting the message, not only with my voice, but with my face, with my body, with my movements, with everything. So I really think it was something like that really made me richer as an artist. I really recommend it to everyone who want to grow their expression, that you can do a workshop at least on musical theater, and you will find out something new.
You've collaborated with artists like Giacomo Voli, Elizabeth Amadeo, who's been here on the Metal Queens podcast on a previous episode, and others in the symphonic metal world. What do you look for when choosing someone to collaborate with?
What I choose for, first of all, I like people that well, it is not everything that's artistic has its ups and downs. You may find people that's very nice and humble, and you may find some people that they maybe didn't have lots of success, but they have an attitude that it's not so friendly. And what really calls my attention is when I found people like Giacomo or Elizabeth, that they are great singers, but they also are accessible. You can talk to them, and they don't feel better than you. They talk to you as a colleague,
Yeah.
And when I find people that has a good heart and I can connect from that side, of course I don't doubt to ask if they don't want to do something together. For me, it's not like you can be the best singer ever, you can be the best musician, but if your attitude is making me feel bad, or you look down at me, it's like that is not going to work for me. Yeah. So what I do is to try to gather with people that has the same heart.
By the way, you can check out Giuliana's latest album, Jacques Mate, translated to English, Checkmate, on all streaming platforms. But there's a new era of Lowlands, and Giuliana has a couple of announcements, a new reworked band name, first of all, new project, and you're gonna and a new producer too, right? That you're gonna be working with.
Yeah, well, maybe not all of you know, but I have been living in Europe 3 years. Now I came back to home here in Buenos Aires, and now the band is going to be reassembled. So what I'm doing now is to we have open auditions for all new members that I will announce in a new Instagram profile, which has a new name, because we are rebranding all the new era of this Giuliana Lowlands compositions. So here we have a new name that is Echoes of the Lowlands. You can go now and follow it. Anyway, I will put it down there somewhere, so you can do it by a click. But well, many things, as Steve said, are going to happen. What's going to happen? First of all, the name is changing. Now I'm based on Buenos Aires again. I was in Madrid, but now I'm in Buenos Aires again. New music is coming, and it's not coming from the same musical producer. Everyone knows that my music is composed, both lyrics and music by myself, but all the arrangements, the musical arrangements, the instruments, they were a work made by Federico Gatti, that he's now living in Mar del Plata, which is a coast here in Buenos Aires. But now what I'm doing is starting a new period with Pedro La Cruz, which is who is in the US, and he was our guitarist while we were living here in Buenos Aires. So he knows the sound exactly as we wanted. He understands the concept and has a lot of experience in the industry. So I think that what's coming is going to be very different and new and very good. So yeah, the change of the name, Echoes of the Lowlands, the change of the producer, musical producer, Pedro La Cruz, and also we are many people that follows me knows that we opened the poll for you to vote. What is your favorite song from Jaque Mate Checkmate, my album? Because we are going to record an EP with your favorite songs. We want to make sure that we do it. We record it in English. We record them all in English, but especially the ones that you liked the most. So that's the next step. The next step will be an EP with all music in English. So that's the I think that's all that's coming, and also good and nice collaborations with people that I met in Europe. For example, I have one of the songs in my album. It's a bonus track, which is very different from the rest of the album because it's a lullaby. An interesting lullaby. It's not metal, but it is like something Enya, Lord of the Rings kind of stuff.
Mm.
And what I did, at that time when I composed that, I didn't know it because I'm not a specialist on harps, but I composed something for cello and harp, but not any harp. It's a Celtic harp. And I met someone amazing while living in Madrid. That's called Lucia Dune, and she has a Celtic harp. So what we are doing next is a musical video with her playing with her own arrangements. So that's very interesting as well. That's something that I'm excited about.
Well, Giuliana has quite the busy year coming up the rest of the year here. You have a lot of things going on, just a few things you have going on. How about some tour dates, maybe towards the end of the year with the new project? Or are you looking at next year, probably?
Well, what I would like to do is to come back to the scene here in Buenos Aires, which is we have lots of people that like metal music, and once we are really assembled as a band here, of course, I would love to go everywhere where I'm invited to go. Of course, I would return to Europe. I would go to the US. I would go to Canada because I have very good musician friends in Canada. I don't know. Everywhere you call me to go, I would go.
All right. Well, Giuliana Lowlands, big year coming up for the rest of the year. Echoes of the Lowlands. That is the new project that she is assembling now. That English EP is coming out as well, and follow them on social too for any tour dates down the road as well. So a lot more to come from Giuliana Lowlands, from opera and musical theater to epic metal storytelling, and she has a lot more stories to tell as well. Follow them on social media for more information. Giuliana, thank you for joining me.
Oh, thank you. Also, I want to mention that as a session musician, I am also doing some nice stuff that's coming with, as I said before, someone from Canada, which is a good friend that has a band that's called, I don't remember, but it's David from, it's not that I don't have the name of it will be called The Serpents, the project.
Serpents.
The Serpents. It's something that's starting, and I'm recording the vocals for the first song. I'm not going to be the lead singer, but I will participate on one song. And also, I'm participating on a song for Walter. That's from Slania. That's another metal band, symphonic metal band from Argentina, very known, very well known band. And also, something amazing that's going to happen that I recorded during while I was in Spain is that my voice is going to be part of a video game, terror video game. um, yeah, because I was participating on being part of a choir that is Coro and Rock, that's from Madrid, which is conducted by Pepe Herrero, a good composer, song score composer, a film score composer. And one of the things that we recorded together as a choir is The Occultist. That's the name of the video game that's going to be out. I don't know. I think it will be next month or maybe the other one, but it's coming anytime, and it will be available on all platforms to play. And my voice will be among all my partners. They are on the choirs, so that's something amazing to follow up to.
And she does video games too. Yes.
Yeah, video games, everything, musical theater. I'm going to audition this year for very good roles. I hope I can make it, and you will be, of course, updated on that as well.
Right.
A lot of things to do.
And Giuliana, what do you do when you're not doing music?
Well, actually, I have so many. It's like it doesn't sound good, but I have so many faces. I have a corporative phase too. I'm an IT recruiter and a business, international business specialist. So yes, I have those sides of myself. So I have an office regular job as well. But nowadays, since I came back from Europe, I'm putting a lot of effort to my music, to my musician part of myself, and I'm giving a lot of lessons and as a vocal coach. Like I'm really doing what I like now. It's like I'm putting all my effort to that. Yeah. But yes, I have. As most of musicians, we have other jobs. Yeah, if that's the question.
I don't think Giuliana sleeps at all.
Oh, no, I do. I don't. I'm a vampire. Everything says that. Giuliana is a vampire. Yes, because it's very funny. Because people from Europe talk to me, I'm awake. People from Argentina talk to me, I'm awake. I'm always awake.
So, she's always awake.
I'm always awake.
Well, she's Giuliana Lowlands. So much more to come this year from Giuliana. Check out the album that's out now, Checkmate, GiulianaLowlands.com. Follow her on social. Don't forget to subscribe to the Metal Queens podcast on Spotify, YouTube, and wherever you get your podcast. Giuliana Lowlands, thank you for joining me here on the Metal Queens podcast.
Okay. Thank you, Steve, for having me tonight.
Thank you. And thank you for watching and for listening. I'm Steve Richards. I'll talk to you again next time.